The story of Anthony Johnson, from slave to landowner. Welcome to the story of Anthony Johnson, a man who went from being a slave to a landowner in the early years of America. His story is one of resilience, determination, and the fight for freedom. In this video, we'll take a closer look at his life and legacy. Born in Angola in the early 1600s, Anthony Johnson was sold into slavery and brought to Virginia. He worked as a slave for most of his life until he was finally able to purchase his freedom in the 1640s. But Johnson didn't stop there. He worked hard and saved up enough money to purchase his own land. By the 1650s, he had become a successful tobacco farmer and owned over 250 acres of land. There is another aspect of his story that is less well known. Anthony Johnson was a slave owner. In 1653, Anthony Johnson sued his white neighbor, Robert Parker, for possession of John Caser, a black man who had been working for Parker. Johnson claimed that Caser was his indentured servant for life and that Parker had no right to keep him. The court ruled in Johnson's favor, effectively making Caser the first legally recognized slave in the American colonies. After this, Johnson went on to own other slaves, both black and white. In the 1670s, he owned 4 black slaves, and he was listed as the owner of a white servant woman named Mary in the 1680s. It's important to note that Johnson's ownership of slaves was not unusual for the time. Many free black people in colonial America owned slaves, and some even owned plantations with dozens of slaves. However, Johnson's case is notable because it was one of the first legal cases establishing the right of a free person to own another person as a slave. Despite the challenges he faced, Anthony Johnson left a lasting legacy. His story reminds us of the resilience and determination of those who fought against the injustice of slavery and racism in early America. His life is a testament to the power of hard work, perseverance, and the fight for freedom. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.